Most of us already prepare checklists for tasks such as shopping, traveling, and so on. We do that because checklists help us navigate through challenging tasks effectively. Even NASA uses checklists during space missions and pilots during takeoff and landing. Now, similarly, a successful website launch is critical for you, and you can easily miss out important steps when you are ready to launch. To help you avoid the mistakes that we've learned from over the years, we're giving away the exact checklist that we follow when launching a new WordPress website. If you'd like your own copy of the checklist that I'll walk you through in this video, we've included details and a link in the description to our blog post where you can download your PDF copy, or you can take advantage of our ready-to-use Trello board. Hi, I'm Paul C from Brainstorm Force, and I make WordPress video tutorials of all our products. If you're new here, consider subscribing to our channel and click the bell icon to be notified whenever we upload a new video. Today I'm going to take you through our comprehensive website launch checklist and explain each of the key areas in detail along with examples when relevant. As I already mentioned, if you'd like to grab your own free copy of the checklist, all the details are in the description below. Okay, so let's start off with our first checklist item. Your first priority when getting ready to launch any WordPress website is security. There's a wide selection of different tools available for WordPress that cover all aspects of website security. Now, plugins like WordFence, iTheme Security, and Malcare provide an extensive suite of tools to protect your hard work from unscrupulous individuals that would like to spoil your day. One of the most annoying aspects of having a popular website is spam. And we recommend taking the time to deal with this before launching your website by installing a plugin to help combat those annoying comments. There are many great anti-spam plugins available, but we'd recommend Anti-Spam Bee as it's 100% free and does the job really well. Now imagine a website that's beautifully built with all of your products and services listed, a very attractive design to hold your visitors' attention. Sounds great, but what if this website doesn't get enough visitors or just isn't found? Now, search engines like Google send thousands of visitors to the website if they are made search engine friendly. Now, WordPress out of the box is very search engine friendly. However, you can still improve the SEO further with plugins like Yoast SEO. So SEO plugins will quickly help you add a sitemap for the website, a title, meta tags, and descriptions for all the important pages on your website, and so much more. What good is all the time and effort spent on creating great content, tweaking and perfecting your SEO if you have no idea who, if anyone, is looking at your website? So to help gather the all-important information, you should create a Google Analytics account and add the relevant code to your website to ensure that all that wonderful data is being tracked. Now, Google Analytics allows you to not only see how many people visit your website, but where they're coming from, what browsers they use, how long they stay on your website, what pages they visit, and so much more. Not only that, but you can set up simple goals that allow you to track sales funnels, e-commerce effectiveness, and loads more. So WordPress makes creating memorable URLs to your pages incredibly easy. You can pick any of the predefined structures or create something more unique to you. So it's key to ensure that everything is set up correctly before launching your website. It's incredibly easy to do, even if you've never delved into this in the past. Simply log into your WordPress dashboard, pop over to the settings section, and choose permalinks. Here you can set things up in a couple of seconds and then basically forget all about them. So these are the images that appear in the snippets when someone will share the website on social media. Again, the Yoast SEO plugin will help you achieve this incredibly easily. SSL or Secure Socket Layer certificates are more important than ever, and if you're not using one, Google Chrome and many other browsers are now flagging your website as insecure. This is obviously a bad thing, but it's very easy to fix. Most hosts offer a free SSL certificate these days, and if you're not sure, please get in touch with them. What is a favicon? It's that little logo or icon before your website address in the address bar of the browser, and it's a great opportunity to expand your branding. They are really easy to set up, and most modern themes will have an option to set yours. In our Astra theme, all you need to do is open the customizer and go to the site identity and select the image you want to use for your site icon. A good choice is a simplified version of your logo, but you can use anything you want. Just make sure you create a square icon to get the best results. Now, unless you're using a logo in SVG format, it's highly advised to upload the Retina version of your logo as well. This makes it look great on high-resolution screens. So very often, while a website is being built, we turn off search engine indexing. In fact, it's good practice to turn this off. while the website is in development mode. However, be sure that search engine indexing is switched back on before you launch the website if you want the website to be indexed by Google and other search engines. So when you're ready to launch, you'll probably want the largest search engine in the world to know you're ready for some attention. To speed the process of Google popping by, you'll want to add your website to Google and tell it you'd like them to come by and take a look at all of your hard work. This is incredibly easy to do. Simply search for Submit URL to Google and you'll get a simple input box. Add the full URL to your website, click Submit, and that's it. Give it a few days and you should start to be listed in Google. Making sure your website plays nicely with as many browsers as possible is challenging, but with the help of websites like Browser Shots, you'll get a good idea of how your work is going to be viewed by the world. There are many other tools like Browserling, cross-browser testing, and many more, so feel free to try any and use the one that you feel the most comfortable with. But remember, we have links of all the tools and more in a blog post, so be sure to check out the description of this video for details. Now, talking about cross-browser testing, you need to keep in mind that your website will generally be viewed on multiple different devices. Again, tools like Browser Shots can come in incredibly useful as they generate and show screenshots of how your website looks on different browsers and devices. Furthermore, I recommend you test the experience physically on at least one touch device to get the feel. Since there's no hover on touch devices, a real test on actual devices is always really helpful. In the development process, we change links and pages very often, so it's a good idea to ensure that your website is free from these issues before you launch it to the world. Now, you can use a plugin like Broken Link Checker for WordPress, or use one of the many free tools like Xenu. It's also a good idea to periodically scan your website to check that old links all work correctly and that you haven't inadvertently removed or updated a page and not updated your link structure. Images make your website look beautiful, but also can cause slow page loading. So optimizing your images is not only good practice, but will reduce your page loading and hosting requirements. Now, while Photoshop is a great tool for reducing overall image size, it's not the best for squeezing every last drop of file reduction from your images. Especially when you're using PNG files with transparency, this is where plugins like ShortPixel, EWWW, they can really help. Both offer free plans as well as commercial options and can really help optimize your images for your website. While there are tools that will help your spelling and grammar, nothing beats the human eye. Ensure you take the time to read your website copy for errors or omissions. And nothing looks worse than a badly worded page on your website, especially if you're in business and you're trying to sell your products or services. Now, we've included some free tools in our blog post. The link is in the description below, so check that out for some further information. So following on from checking your grammar and spelling, proofreading can help ensure that your written words actually make sense. Take the time to read through and, if possible, ask people you trust to cast an eye over your hard work to ensure you're not missing obvious errors or omission from word blindness caused from spending just too much time looking at your copy. Now, when you first install WordPress, you need to put in your admin email address, the email that you want to use to be notified of pretty much everything that happens on your website. Now, take a moment to log into your WordPress dashboard and make sure the email address is correct. Make sure that WordPress displays an accurate date and time by visiting the General Settings page in the admin area. You can change date and time settings and the format in there. Now, during development, you'll probably end up testing lots of ideas, have images or plugins that were added just to test those ideas or pass options past your client. Now, once your site is ready to go live, it's worth taking a few moments to check and remove these redundant items to provide a streamlined launch experience, especially if you intend to hand the site off to your client. Now, WordPress adds some sample content in the form of a page and a post. You may well also add in some sample content or demo pages of your own while developing the website. Now, it's a great time to ensure that your pages and posts are removed prior to launch. You don't want those search engines including your lorem ipsum fill pages in your sitemap. WordPress's autosave feature is a great feature to have, but the revisions or earlier versions of the page that you're working on can soon build up, and this will invariably slow down your database and your website over time. So it's good practice to remove these revisions when you're sure that the page or post is ready to go live. The quickest and easiest way to deal with these revisions is to use a plugin like WP Sweep to quickly remove them. There's nothing more frustrating for a user than filling in a form on your website and simply never getting a reply. So before launching your website, take a few moments to test all the forms to ensure that they are configured correctly and being sent to the correct email address. You've crafted a beautiful design, optimized all your images, proofread everything, and you're almost ready to launch. So now's the time to test your website performance and address any issues. You can use free online services like GTmetrix or website speed tests to identify any areas that are causing your website to underperform. Now, to optimize your website further and improve the overall loading speed, reduce server requests, etc., you can use plugins like Swift Performance Lite, WP Rocket, or Auto Optimize to great effect. Time spent getting the best results possible at this stage will pay dividends when it's being used by your visitors. SEO or search engine optimization is the key to getting your website found. Take the time to check all your pages using tools like WooRank for an immediate checkup and Google Analytics for ongoing monitoring. Address any obvious issues and recheck until you achieve the best score you can. A time taken here will give your website the best chances of ranking well and driving more traffic. Just a word of caution, don't let the report from automated tools confuse you. Sometimes it might not be 100% accurate and relevant for your particular website. We scan our websites through this tool just to get the idea of things that we can improve. If you're using third-party resources like stock images, ensure that you take the time to check the license agreement and how it relates to use on the internet. You don't want to fall foul of copyright or licensing issues once the website is launched. So your website is looking great, fast and worded perfectly. Now what? Well, as we know, technical issues can hamper even the most well-prepared person. So before you press that launch button, take a few moments to make a full backup of the website just in case something unimaginable happens. You can use plugins like Updraft Plus, WP Time Capsule or Blog Vault to set up automated remote backups for your website. Choosing a good host is the best decision you'll make for a successful website launch. It will ensure your website is fast, safe and secure. You'll also need to choose a domain name for the website, so be sure to go with an easy, simple domain name that reflects your brand identity. Okay, we've reached the end of the ultimate website launch checklist and almost ready to launch the website after taking the time to go through all of the points above. But there's still one thing you can do to further improve your website. Ask your friends or colleagues to scan through and test your website. They'll be happy to help. Usually, as developers, we work on a website for a long time and a fresh mind points out many different things that we often miss. Additionally, if you ask them to record the video while browsing the website, I'm sure you'll find many interesting things that you never ever thought of. Well, there we go. That's about it. Now, did we miss anything out? Any items, any steps you think should be added into this ultimate checklist? If you do, please let us know in the comments section below. And until next time, take care.